I told you, I lost the bet. That's the reason why I'm currently in this outfit.
You lost a bet on what? Like,
Who could me or X in a minute?
who could X-Win? I'm on one side surprised and on one side disappointed.
I managed to hit 20x, she had 21!
That's a lot of X. But you know
After that.
But you know what else? Emmett Search wasn't lying. Final days are truly upon us. And with that, hello. Welcome to 14 again. It's been a while. Well, for the VOD, it doesn't I don't know, doesn't matter. But for like recording, it's been a while. So, last time a lot of happened. A lot of people died. Alfino's dads appeared and was like, hey, where is the leader of this place? And everyone just pointed at the dragon. Anyways. At World's End, the Radiant's host soldier has a message for the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Greetings, honored Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have a message from His Excellency, the Satrap. Ray Scions, you have my gratitude for aiding my people in these most trying times. Alas, here a Megaduta prevented me from meeting you all in person. As a token of my aspiration, I arranged a feast to be held in your honor. May it nourish you in preparation for the trials ahead. Such were the words of Master Vita. These feasts await you at Mir de Mihana. Make your way wherever your business here is done. Thanks for your kindness. Indeed, I was hoping we might find a place to discuss our next course of action. And that seems a ideal venue. And you, Lucina Shadow. Someone I hope to introduce you, in particular. Why I'm loath to detain you further. Might spare a moment of your time. Personal invitation. Full well of your service are the highest demand right now. Most important. Worry not, we'll save some food for you. But take your time if you need. Thank you, friend. Whenever you're ready, please join me in the Ferret Plaza. I shall go on ahead. Are you now just following me again?
Yep.
Okay.
You're tired to walk.
That's a mood. I'm gonna sprint. Okay, I'm gonna be evil now. Jump off. Oh my god, lizards can fly now. Flying bunny lizards. Access to the Eat right there. You have been restricted to a select few ever since the tower first appeared. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience. It was deemed too dangerous to permit the free movement of visitors at a time of emergency. A risk we should not take. In light of recent development, however, the Satrap has found that such restrictions would not only hinder our efforts to combat the final days. Such, I would encourage you to attune with the Ifrit before proceeding along the corridor. Already did. So how's your day, Ostrich?
That's because I think I actually need to mention this. I don't have the chat open right now.
It's okay, how are you? Nice. It's fine.
I'm gonna take the Eat Red first because it's the last one that I actually need.
Actually, do I have this one? Not. Okay, I have this already. I actually got everyone. Ah, you must be wondering what place this is. You stand in the hall of the Radiant Host, where your leadership oversees at Ratzathan military operation. Sun drop of destination just lays ahead. Welcome to Sandra. Without further ado, let us introduce you to Huh. It's your famously seen shadow. Eh? I knew the moment you stepped through the door, you looked the one who walked through hell. Shirabat, please. You're speaking to the Salvatore honored guest and the savior of all people. Can you show the Mukium out respect? But disrespect isn't a fellow warrior compliment. We're all friends here. And will be soon enough. More formally than for the benefit of my countrymen. A pleasure to have us, you. Oh, great champion of Irizar, Scion of the Seventh Dawn, warrior of light, and an all-around good egg, I'm sure. Too warm, hungover. Yeah, warm is also skyrocketing here. This talk of eggs reminds me I'm late for dinner. Fuck it, I'm gonna with it. I'm late for dinner. I won't have enough of my own hat. I like that. Don't worry. I keep this short. There's just a thing or two we'd like to do, remember? First of all, about the room you're standing in now. Razatan welcomed delegates from other lands to oversee trade and deliberate dealings. Then there are military matters for discuss, which all these officers are stationed here in Sunderup. Imagine you're more than familiar with each of the nations I represent, yes? We've got a representative from Doma. Uldar and Alamigo. Limza Lominza. Britney Spears. And last but never the least, Ishgat. They're the eyes, ears, and mouths that bridge the distance between Razatan and their respective homelands. The country of Britney Spears. Here's the briefest pride to share the details of plight of our overseas counterparts. When you know it, all the leaders request a few words from you, especially with who in high demand, eh? And so, would you mind regarding your account? Indulge us before you indulge yourself. But I'm hungry. So anyways, I started killing, and then I started to have weird visions, and then I nearly became a monster of light. And then I time traveled, and I... Well, what? And time traveled at the same time. And then I killed God. Well, one God at least. You know how it is. Thank you for the report. The conditions of the man don't do great effects abnormalities. But observe, there's not much to consider. It's concerning that the first generation apparently occurred before the skies turned red. This contrary to what would expect. Thanks to the information you can here upon your return from the moon has already proven invaluable. As soon as the reports of the Clemente here in Cavania reached the Grand Company of Azo in the Far Eastern Valleys, our leaders knew that once the final days were indeed upon us, the Grand Stacking served to assess the extent of the feminine spread. Our agents were able to confirm, for the time being, the skies burn only over the bounty, including this island and Corvus. Alas, this was little for comfort. Aye. All through Island lands, there have been reports of people transforming in hideous beasts. From what little we learned, these incidents are similar in nature to involving the merchant and Colossal. As was the case here, the victims underwent a change prior for the heavens being set ablaze. And so, while the burning skies have yet to manifest before the bounty, the transformation will not appear to subject to similar restriction. Is anyone, anywhere that comments by despair can turn into no way is safe. This is about right. Seeing which we ought to give these creatures a name, don't you think? Here at Razatan we've been calling the first to change, which tend to be the biggest blasphemies. A fitting name as any. To ensure clarity and critical connection, we shall urge your comrades to adopt this terminology. Our leaders have taken a measure to deal with the threat, for best of our abilities. Each nation has assembled their own groups of lead soldiers to put down the so-called blasphemies in the spawners and when they appear. At the same time, they're going all in their power to put people's minds at ease and prevent panic and fear from spreading. That's it, brave souls. With the strength body to feel these terrible fields are easily found. Just so. This is the very reason that we turn to you. Pray lend us your strength and help us slay the blasphemies that plague our homelands. Well, I'm kinda stuck. No, you don't have to be quiet for dinner. I also mentioned that each blasphemy seems to possess wildly different characteristics. Rocks work well against one, they serve poorly against another. Before you go rushing and saving everyone's day, have a word with your delegates. I'll tell you what to expect. And with that, I do believe your friend here has the feast to attend. Spare a thought for us while you're tucking into all your fine cuisine, eh? You have gained access to the role quest and for Endwalker. A separate quest line and story is available for tank, melee based, rail, physical range DPS, magical range DPS, and healer roles. Play the respective homelands. Oh boy, so we now have the role quests unlocked.
Which one is yours?
What? Pray forgive Shirabat her rudeness. She can be a bit boisterous at times, but is simple at nature. Anyway, my apologies for keeping you from undressed. You rejoined your company, yes? You know where you were in. I know it, Ratsatan like the back of my hand. Glad to be becoming familiar with hospitality. You'll be pleased to have all the drinks at our own house, so whatever suits your fancy. And with that, I must return to my post on behalf of all Redan hosts. I thank you and your mouse friends for leading your strength and courage towards Atan in our time of need. We shall endeavor to fight a good fight for the end, that we might honor our Avan legacy and serve Master Vitra well. You have my word that your effort will not be in vain. Greninja is for me.
Yeah, I hit Alamigo.
Oh, you go to Alamigo?
I need to go to Alamigo.
We will do them another time. Right now it's more focused on the main story. Interestingly, they start at level 85. Let's do some continue this main story.
Ooh,
Actually,
wait.
huh? Oh yeah, we can teleport. And the teleport system has been made so much nicer.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's a bunny. There's a bunny on the stage, new help.
God, it's a fucking My Little Pony fan.
Oh my god, it is too. And it's a stripper too. Banana. Welcome. When the Svetrap asked you to attend a party of honored guests, I was wondering who it might be. It is a lovely surprise to say the least. By the way, I heard about Kazal, that from your friend Skaratia. I understand there's nothing that we could be done, but I was saddened to hear he meant us no harm. I cannot thank you enough for dispatching the beasts. As the smallest of tongue of things, your feed and drinks tonight are a mere treat. Speaking of which, what shall I start off with? Piping hot mug of chai, glass of finest locust but water just so. I'm gonna go for chai. Some tea. If you wish, pray join your friends and we'll bring you a drink. What did you took?
Chai.
Welcome back. What did the writing want? What to pray you? To pray tell. Well, there's a lot of chaos. Let's send the military delegates. That's news to me. Mind sharing the details?
So blasphemies now plague all the realm.
It will only get worse if what Father said is true, as it did in Amarot.
If that's our model, then shouldn't we expect the effects to grow more severe as it feeds off its own spread? As if people transforming into those monstrosities wasn't bad enough. If the flora and fauna, if the land itself turned against us.
No one would survive.
Here's your order, friend. May you find comfort in these dark times.
Where do we go from here? If there's one thing we've learned, fighting blindly and simply reacting to what comes will accomplish nothing. We must find a solution that addresses the fundamental cause. Before our strength is exhausted, before this crisis spirals out of control. Is there something, anything we've overlooked?
If there is an answer, Hydaelyn herself will have it. 'Twas she who bound Zodiac and forestalled the final days. Alas, we have heard naught from her since the Tower of Babel. Whether she cannot or will not speak, I can only speculate. Even the flower she gave us is no more.
In our time, we called this Elpis. Who would do wrong to remember the name?
So advised the Watcher. But what could be the significance of that name? It is entirely unfamiliar to me.
To me as well.
In fact, there is.
It meant something to the ancients, though. In our time.
If only we could ask
Most
Emmet.
surely. Yet I do not recall a single mention of it in the records of Anida.
Another dead end. And quite literally. It's not as if there are any ancients living we could go and ask.
They're on the moon, so...
Not alive as such, but not quite dead. Elidibus.
Oh!
I sealed him in the white auricite of the crystal
Wait.
tower back on the first.
What?
Contained within that reservoir of ether that maintains it, ether that is returned little by little to the sea. Naught may remain of his soul. However, if part of it lingers, we might be able to speak with him there. I know we can no longer make that journey, but you, my friend, still can.
Wait, are we going back to the first and talk to... It would be an opportunity to look into the others as well. Especially Rin, my child.
Thank you, my friend. That would mean much to me.
If nothing else, should we learn the first is safe, we'll have that much more reason to keep fighting the good fight. That said, the odds are not in our favor, to say the least. Which is why we're fortunate to have Urianger up there on the moon, working hard to make all the necessary preparations for our departure, should it come to it.
And why we have nothing to lose by staying the course till the last instant.
Indeed. To the last, let us all do what we can. I will consult with Master Matoya and see if she knows of a way to reach Hydaelyn from the ethereal sea.
And I will visit the nation's leaders and attempt to ascertain how far the final days have progressed elsewhere.
Keep me abreast of your findings. I can seek out and slay the worst of the immediate threats, if only to slow the spread.
Unease, terror, despair. Try as we might to suppress them, these emotions will return to harry us time and time again. But when they do, remember this. Your friends and loved ones are out there somewhere, sharing in your struggle. You are not alone.
So ends the brief respite before the next revelation. Yes, so much left for you to see. Where beginning ends and end begins.
I wanna shake you violently right now.
Same.
When
This
he
cutscene was just like so much stuff.
Wait, no. Wait, where's my Astro? You have to go the big star for this. Wait. This was just like... Ah, okay, yeah, we talk about stuff. Ah, nice tea. Yeah, it's all nice. All fine and dandy. And then just Graha is like, oh yeah, we have a little boss. Just fucking mind blown.
Yeah. But yay, we can check on
I wanna
daughter.
I wanna hug my other daughter. Yes, Fankred, she's also my daughter. You may adopted her first, but I adopted her after you left. Now then, is there anything we've forgotten to mention? Are your arms in good in order? Oh my god, I heard screeching. In case, time for you to intenders. When you arrive on the first, give me... Yes! Give me my regards to Rin. Tell her I miss her. Thank you, Dad. You're the best dad.
My reaction is scream. It's what Thor screams. So it's just yes.
Completed the quest at World's End or higher. Return to the Crystarium. Take this with me, my spirit vessel. Empty now, but of course, but it should allow you to operate the tower systems in the embassy. Even if the smallest fragment of Elidibus remains, could possibly be located. As for access to the embassy, praise out to Selena! Yes! Chances are they still are at the answers to your gate. Should she or anyone else ask for me, tell them I'm living my life to the fullest. That I'm happy, hardship and all. So right. Gotta go. Yo, have fun. Have a nice rest of your day and your weekend. Well, we had the best of respective ways. Good willing. We'll see each other again ere long. This is the thing. I was the most excited for, like, what is about the first. Will we go?
Try?
Can we go back to it? And
Can we try to go back to the Crystarium over the Crystal Tower map?
so you wanna go from there and then teleport there?
I don't know if you can do the teleportation there.
Yeah, you can actually.
Could we do that, please?
So we
just
can-
Because it I'm
Let's-
gonna pay the
No,
mod on a
I have
teleportation.
17 million new. I have money.
Okay.
This is... I actually always walked through the Crystarium like this when I was like not wanting to pay the money to go there. Who thou pinged me?
What? I was pinged?
No, I was pinged.
Ah. I really don't know what is going on with my hair. Why all the time it's... my hair is weird currently and I really hate it.
Someone in another Discord just sent me a picture of the Kate's plushie and like, Kate's plushie. Oh no, and like, oh yeah. I know already of that. Oh yeah,
My girlfriend wants that.
My girlfriend wants that. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can fly.
Oh, that is the Oh, fuck me.
What is it?
Apparently, because of my hair coloring,
Oh.
my hair is right now in that state where I actually hate it.
So it's now forever red.
No, not the. It's not the color that is the problem. It's the part that the hair is twisting itself with each other. So it's floofs up, and I cannot get that away.
I'm just writing that guy like, yeah, I also gifted you Sunbreak, which is funny because you gifted me Rice first, and then...
Oh, yes.
Where the fuck are you? Are you still in the Crystal Tower?
I'm in the Crystarium.
Okay. Yeah, I'm already at the gate. Man,
Oh, you're already at the gate? Okay.
I gone through the Crystal Tower. We have to go to the gate in Lakeland.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm still in the Crystarium.
Oh, there you are.
I still, every time I look at this big gate, it reminds me of the Crystal Tower story. You needed the two guys who had the elegant blood in them. The whole story of Graha, and then he just entered it. Which then again came all full circle. I love it. That this story plot was expanded into this. And Shadowbringer still being my favorite expansion to this day for now. Oh my. Okay, I haven't really looked at the Crystal Tower from this view. Hi.
Hi.
I always forget that the Crystal Tower is so massive. Like the one we see in the source is just so far away that you're like, oh, it's actually kind of small. And then you go here into the Crystarium in the first, and it's like, holy Jesus, it's so big. I like being back in the first.
Yeah.
Which is fitting that I have Atbert with me right now. He back home. I'm still waiting for a part when we have to speak with Atbert again. I wanna talk with him. I wanna talk with that Seto again. I wanna pet Seto. Okay. Hey, car. Hi, Lena. It's been a while. It's been a while. Lucina, you have returned. Have you been well? You and the others? We're no shortages of trouble, but we're well enough. And things are much the same for you as they were here. My lord is doubtless enjoying himself. Yeah, he living his best. He said this to you? These exact words? Oh, to know that he's happy, it fills my heart with joy. Thank you, Lucina, for taking care of him. When next you see him, please tell him to not overexert himself. Futile request though it is. That's Graha in a nutshell. I mean, I know him a lot. Tell him that all is well as here. The peace you give to us continues, and we work so hard to build new lives for yourselves. In the course of this occasionally bicker, we've never been more optimistic for tomorrow. If I had to mention one dilemma, it would be question our governments. Even if we speak, debate rages on over how we should run the city of to such absence. Most are on a mind of settlement council should continue to oversee the general running of Crysarium, while representatives are elected to determine policy and handle diplomacy. Thus far nothing is set in stone, but however we choose to proceed, we will not replace a lot. No one could. Yeah, about that, I need to go up there again and talk with someone. Have we recently observed any unusual phenomena? No, I cannot say that we've been curious that you would ask me this question though. Some days ago Rin came and asked the very same. It was rather unsettled in the stark contrast and how cheerful she has been late.
Oh no.
Oh no! What is going on with my daughter? She and the other Crusader youths just hosted a festival, you see. Proves so popular there are already plans for another celebration. One much bigger than the first. Between her preparation of the festival and restoration of the empty, she struck me as happy and full of life. So when we saw her in a state of such worry, I couldn't help but feel worried when it turned. Especially since she wouldn't tell me what troubled her. I dare say she would be more willing to confide in you. May I ask you broach the subject with her? You wish to enter the Umbilical? Well, I shall fetch the key at once and take the opportunity to find Rin. Please wait for me in the city in front of the Cabinet of Curiosity. Ah, you just scared me. Shall we see? I will be fine as long as I can. It's okay, no. You just jump scared me. I'm used to loud sneezing, not like achoo. Wait, you can't fly here?
No.
You never got the flying things?
No.
Wow. I mean, then again, you did start to play on a completely new character later down the line.
Yeah.
Which became more your main than just one. Whatever.
Not really.
To be honest, they're both your mains. One is for high level, and one is right now still in work in progress. Also, where is Rin? I still wanna talk with her. The following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel independent duty actions. Oh crap, we are into going to high territory right now.
Oh boy, let's go!
Let's go! Yahoo! What could go wrong? Waiting. Do my old eyes deceive you? Is that you true, Lucina? What's them? Oh god. I don't know how to... I think you've spoken very, like, with close nose.
Ha! I wish that you see him to hell and hole, my friend.
What a wonderful surprise. Says you're back with us at the most opportune time. In case you haven't heard, we are planning to produce a tome chronicling events from the flood to the night returns. From this project, we intend to drop upon records kept by the world's peoples. Historically and contemporary, first-hand accounts will be the centerpiece of the tome, but yours would be such a crown of them all.
I will ask you to read a chapter of the soul, a subject that is key to understanding much of your endeavor. In the course of delivering the vessel, I get valuable insight on travel beyond the rift. Our knowledge will allow me to test your access to the deeds.
It's not such a question I would ask you, but if you could indulge me just for one now. In your quest through the night, you faced many formidable foes. Amongst them, who offered you the greatest struggle? Titania, driven by mad and enlightened armies. Wolverine, his misguided self-righteousness. Hades, who bore the burden of his people. This may come as a surprise, but I don't know which one I should choose right now. Thinking about it, like, fighting-wise, Titania was the hardest for me. But I'm gonna go with Hades because, yeah, yes, Hades. You sought to resurrect his ancient brethren. He was the final obstacle of your quest to restore the night. You battle in the depths of the tempest, the stuff of epics. His companion is. Mere words couldn't justify to that fateful confrontation. Not that we would think of the Almighties entirely, of course. At the very least, we might impress upon readers with this climax of your hero's journey.
I know how you talk at the end of moment. But really, you should be on our way. Those documents are real world collect themselves.
Of course, of course. After that, would you care to join me for tea? I was hoping you might clarify a few points of treaty.
Till next time. Don't tell the others after the stuck of himself. Our overzealous friend in particular reminded me to exert himself again and again, till his ears fall off, and it was to make take him no to heart. Bye.
What did you took?
For what?
For the first question.
Hades.
Oh. Okay, I wonder what you take. It will give you something different. Is that the warrior of darkness? Oh no, it's a kid! Oh my god, it's the children! Oh god, if Jenny was here right now. It's her! It's really her! What are you doing here? You're going to battle against my medicine I made myself. That's not Ricky. You not only give your stomachache. We're going to see Moran to get his advice. One of the guards finally agreed to teach us how to fight. First we need to choose our fighting style. Well, I know that it might be a mage. Akrill isn't sure. Magic isn't really my thing, so I was thinking about taking up the axe. Or the sword. Maybe the bow. Oh my... I seem right, but it's hard to say. So I asked Moran, you know what those things. He isn't here? Aww. I don't have to worry, darkness to choose for you. What do you think suits acrobatics? Axe, sword, or bow? You probably took the axe because he looks like Artbird. Oh, what did you took, Nu?
Sword.
I'm gonna give him the axe because he always reminds me of Artbird. Also the cat. Protect this child. Smiting opponents, the axe. The axe. You took up the axe. You could just be like... Artbird, the warrior of light. Yes. I love that tale. Let's borrow the book today. It's really popular though. Stop is still here. Thanks for the help, you said warrior of darkness. I start with my style and maybe try something else later on. I get really strong. I hope I have a bout with you.
Finally they are.
I wonder what this will do. That your actions have consequences. When will you learn? So far she's been having blessing and adoration of musty old bookworms and wide-eyed younglings. But does she spare a thought for me? Of course not. No! No, it's her! I waited and waited, but you won't know much. Acknowledge me, the presence of your beautiful branch, even though you're right here. Such a heartless thing on our sapling. Cold, cruel, and heartless. Don't you have more important things to do, Your Majesty? Okay. What did you took?
A pro way to greet her. The middle.
Okay, I'm gonna take. Don't you have more important thing to do, Your Majesty? I'm gonna do the sassy way. Don't you have more important thing to do, Your Majesty? It's now important task to attend you, but unlike some, I know that my priorities should be. Since when did my sapling become a twisted old tree? That's some kind things. At this point as I am, I overlooked this once. I know you had a lot in your mind right now. So, my adore sapling, the world is on the verge of destruction, isn't it? How did you... How do I know this? I joined as we were spying on you. Simple as sliding down and the back on the rainbow. that I could do is aid you in your quest, but fate or so we Failfog is bound to that of the star. Whether it goes too soon, do we wells, do we follow? Such is our way. The most I could do is to spare us the pain by gifting you the sweetest of eternal dreams. If escape's not your like kids screaming again. If escape's not your liking, then you must struggle with your fellow mortals. But here we are, the ones you were waiting for. 1 odd man hour's conclusion await the tale's ended. I like Fire-All. She is. I love her. Ring! There she is! My apologies for the delay. Asina, it's been wonderful to see you again. Doubtless have catching up to do, so I shall leave you to it. I've taken the liberty of unlocking Imbecile, so we may enter you at leisure. Oh, Byron. We have a lot to talk about.
I just noticed
Huh?
Thancred teach Bryn his fighting style when he was young.
Yeah. He teached her how to use dual daggers. This... pain. Fear. Pain. I'm relieved that you has everyone so well. I've had the feeling that my pit stomach was afraid that something might have happened. Maybe I'm thinking things, but it's just that I'm the Oracle of Light, but I've never spoken with Hylan. Never once ever heard her call. Even so, I'm always had this feeling deep inside me, a connection to someone immense. These past few days, though, that connection has wavered, as if that immense something was distant then close, then distant again. And then, the other night, I was jolted awake by the feeling that I'd been completely severed. Wanting some fresh air, I went to open the window. To my horror, the sky was ablaze, like during the star shower. Oh. But then I blinked, everything was normal. Next day, no one said a thing. No one else had seen it when I have seen it. As far as I could tell, nothing was out of the ordinary. I began to wonder if it was the figment of half-remembered dream. Lucina, what are you not telling me? I have to know, please. It doesn't matter how terrible it is. Oh. Oog. I feel bad for Rin right now. It was my imagination then. The doom we witnessed in Amaranth has come again. I can't believe it. Like I told you before, it's all well here in the first. So don't worry about us, please. Look only for the threat before you. You're fine now, even if we want to learn how to survive. Should the final danger reach us here as well, you may assure we won't go quietly. No, we hold on until we can find a way to save our world. So long as you continue to fight, so will we. United in purpose, beneath a blazing sky. I wanna pet Rin right now. Aggressively pet. Hope upon a flower. Oh! You had a different empathy, you consult with Elizabeth, right? Do some consulting of my own and speak with Lina. That's out how we might be prepared for the final days. So it is farewell now, but we'll see each other again. I'm certain of it. Oh wait. We have to teleport.
We have?
Yeah, we can teleport to the gate. Eternal screeching right now for me. Just screaming. Oh god. Okay, theory. Everyone who is somewhat connected with Heidelin saw the sky burning.
I agree.
And since Rin is highly connected with Heidelin, and I think that this was the trigger that severs the line. Ah, Monsieur Cecina, welcome back. The captain told me all. Give me the word and I'll show you the ocular. Ah, we back inside. This room brings back memory. I was about to say this brings back memories, and then the game is like, fuck you. So many books.
Biometric authentication complete. Please state your business.
Oh my god, it's fucking Microsoft Sam. Or rather Cortana. Or is it more Cortana?
Acknowledged. Reinitializing Silkus Tower systems. Searching for Elitibus entity. Target located in subterranean core power accumulator. Projecting image.
Oh boy.
My home. My friends. No more than a dream. You. Why have you awakened me? I no longer sense those places beyond, or Lord Zodiac. You must explain all.
Yeah, bro, about that. Zodiac is no more.
So, he is fallen, and my brethren's souls returned to the star. The doom we sacrificed so much to prevent is come again. Old burdens now yours to bear. But if this is Fandaniel's design, then I, as Elidibus, have a duty to fulfill. Your unsolicited act has restored to me some few memories of the convocation. Such knowledge as I have, I will share.
I'm sorry.
Why apologize for receiving a favor of the defeated? If it sits ill, consider it payment for freeing Lord Zodiac from servitude. Where to begin? Ah, the end. Your understanding of what caused the final days is consistent with our own. The decay first took root where the currents were weakest. Yes, A conclusion drawn by him, Fandaniel. Not the him of here and now, but as I knew him, long, long ago. Having shed light upon the phenomenon, he dedicated himself to devising a countermeasure. Were it not for his knowledge of the Celestial, we would never have made the connection, and thence forestalled the final days. And though he inherited that noble soul, how different this last incarnation, so consumed by self-loathing and hate. Elpis. Yes, the name is familiar to me. Yet I know it not as a flower, but a place. A testing facility for determining which of our creations were fit to be released into the world. Many worked there, and before joining the convocation and assuming the title of Fandaniel, he was their chief. He was Hermes.
Oh, another Greek god.
That is all I know. The crystals tell little of the lives the 14 led prior to their induction. Elpis itself would tell even less. Nary a ruin has survived. Wait. I saw you there. In Elpis. No. I did not. But I did. I did. A lingering trace of impossibility. And a truth that fills my heart. My memories remain clouded, I fear. However, they have revealed to me one possible course. You must travel to Elpis, to the time when Hermes served as its chief. In glimpsing the Exarch's memories, not only did I make his summoning magic mine own, I also mastered the workings of this tower, which, having absorbed my empowered essence, now harbors an abundance of energy. As such, I believe I can deliver you unto the past, unto that place and that precise moment. Given the eons that must be traversed, the gateway will not be fully formed. Your form will be less tangible still than those warriors of light I had summoned. In all likelihood, none will be able to see or hear you. Yet even should you manage to interact with others, you will be unable to effect meaningful change. For the reality you wish to save, the reality to which you must return, exists as a result of the final days. You cannot reshape the past to undo the tragedies of the present. Cannot unmake the sorrow and suffering fated to come. In full knowledge of this, will you still entrust your life to your foe and make the journey?
Oh boy.
Very well. I shall cast you unto the river of time. Let this be my final act. You must input the commands. I no longer have the authority. First, you must reconfigure the systems, that the tower's ether may be channeled for the magic. The preparations are complete. The gateway will soon open. Return at once to the Ocula. All appears to be in order. The ether flows unimpeded. The magic should consume every last mote of my essence. Why are you surprised? Did I not say that this will be my final act? Lord Zodiac is no more. There is nothing for me here. The ones I love and long to see again are waiting in that promised land, beyond memory and dream. Now go, warrior of light. Go and do not look back. Well, Heidelin, I take my leave of you. Yours is the mantle of the last of us. May you have the joy of it, the burden and the solitude. It falls to you now. You and your champion to save our star.
Thanks for watching. If you wanna catch me live, head over to twitch.tv/handsome_shadow. And for updates, head over to my Discord or Twitter. Links in the description. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in another time. Bye bye!